Welcome to the Orbita Quick Start Guide Part 2. In Part 1, we looked at recharging, calibrating and orientating the Orbita Mouse. In this video, we will look at the Orbita's buttons, power and wireless connect functions, and also maintaining your Orbita. Let's have a look at the main buttons first. The main buttons on the Orbita are beneath the soft silicon shell, so you can't really see them, but you can feel them working. The push button works like a normal left mouse button. You can press anywhere on top, in the middle, or any part of this area. You can use just one finger, and the action is very light and tactile, or some people prefer to use 2 or 3 fingers, or alternate between fingers. The squeeze button works just like a normal right mouse button. It is actually 3 separate buttons all around the outside of the mouse. Just squeeze the mouse between your thumb and any finger. Here is one with the shell off. You can see the side buttons here. Now, let's look at the jog dimple button. The jog dimple button is designed so it can be pressed while you rotate the mouse. In normal mode, when you hold the jog dimple button, the mouse will switch from up-down to left-right scrolling. You can also configure it to work as the middle mouse button for compatibility with applications. The Orbita will automatically go to sleep after 5 minutes with no activity and can be woken up by pressing any button. For travelling, it can be switched off using the small power button on the bottom. Press the power button again to switch the mouse on. If you have more than one Orbita mouse operating near each other, you can uniquely connect each Orbita mouse to its base station so you don't get interference between them. Wireless connect is very simple. Just put your Orbita mouse onto its base station. Then, push down on the top button for 2 seconds. Those 2 beeps and flashes mean that the mouse and base station are uniquely connected. Now, let's do a little maintenance on the Orbita. We want the Orbita to give you a long life of satisfaction, so we designed it for easy maintenance. If we undo this ring, we can take out the bearing parts for washing. These parts can be rinsed in hot water, then dried before reassembly. If needed, use a little dishwashing liquid, but no solvents or lubricants. While the bearing is out, we can peel off the silicon shell, which can also be washed to keep it clean. Here is my favourite way of reassembling the mouse. Always put the shell on first. Make sure the dimple button holes line up. You can just snap it over like this. Make sure the rim is seated properly, a bit like a bicycle tyre. Now you can put the bearing back in. Note there is a little mark to say which side is up. That is, up away from the desk. Then this part. Turn the retainer ring until it clicks into place. Finally, check that the silicon shell is on correctly and the bearing and all buttons work. If the shell is stretched at one side, it can cause one of those side buttons to stick, so smooth it around. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the Orbita Mouse.